Second class requirement number 2, Part F.
Demonstrate how to light a fire
and how to light a lightweight stove. Campfires and stoves are an important part of the camping experience, for warmth and for some great meals. And to make sure all your campouts are great experiences, you'll need to always follow the safety rules for using fires and stoves. You can begin preparing a safe fire site by clearing a circle of all burnable material.
Now we put this cloth down, so that way once we get our fire burning, we don't burn any of the nutrients in the ground underneath. This way plants can still grow after we're finished with our fire.
Make a 4 to 6 inch thick pad with sand or mineral soil, about 2 feet in diameter. Then put your tinder,
this is what starts your fire. This is the most important thing,
kindling, and fuel wood on top of that.
The TP fire lay that you learned in second class requirement 2D is a good way to get a fire started.
When you're ready to light the fire, ease a burning match under the tinder. It should quickly ignite into flame and then crackle up into the kindling and fuel wood above. If you expect rain on your campout, you can store kindling and wood for several fires under your dining fly. Keep a supply of dry tinder in a plastic bag. Keep your matches in a plastic container, or bring a butane lighter with you. Once your fire has formed a good bed of coals, you're ready for cooking. You can make a simple support for your cooking pots by sticking 3 metal tent stakes into the embers. Fire needs oxygen to keep burning, and this holds your pot above the fire to let air flow underneath. Also, remember to keep a pot of water near the fire for dousing, just in case. Use the cold out test to ensure the fire is extinguished. Run a bare hand through the embers. If the embers are still hot, drench them with more water. Safety is as important with lightweight stoves as it is with fires, especially since stoves use highly flammable fuels. Be sure you have been checked out by your scout leader on safe stove operation and have a knowledgeable adult supervise whenever you're refueling or using a stove. Also, be sure to follow all the stove safety rules in your Boy Scout handbook. There are lots of different kinds of camp stoves, so read and follow your stove's specific instructions for lighting. Before you light your stove, make sure any spare fuel bottles and canisters are kept well away. And when you do light the stove, keep your head and body to one side, just in case it flares up. You never want to leave a lighted stove unattended, and don't overload it with a heavy pot or frying pan. Use a separate grill for support. When you're ready to break camp, carry all your empty fuel containers home for proper disposal. Leave no trace is always our goal.
That's second class requirement 2F, lighting a fire and a lightweight stove.
And most importantly, doing it safely.